And hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm so glad that all of you could join us for today's very special webinar. Usually, we make a lot of these webinars informational, but today I want to share a little bit of information as well as a little bit of promotion because Sectors Made Simple has an amazing announcement where after a while of telling you that it was coming and after lots of hard work, we finally have released our app. Our app is now available for download on both Android as well as iOS, so you can go down to whatever device store you have and download the app today. Of course, you need a subscription in order to use it because it is the dashboard, it is the matrix on your smartphone. So if you have a subscription, go take a look, let us know what you think. If you like the app, please give us, well, it's not a thumbs up, it's a 5-star review. And if you have any questions or feedback for us, please, you're always welcome to give us an email at support@sectorsmadesimple.com. We would love to hear from you what you think of the app, as well as if you have any ideas on how to improve it. So today, I want to get started first by showing you, well, the app. I want to walk you through it and show you how it has everything that you would find on the matrix on your computer, all available on your smartphone. So that's going to be step one. Then, after I finish going through an explanation of how to use the app, I'm going to share that promotion that I was talking about with all of you guys. It's something that will be interesting for both members and non-members alike. There's a little something in there for everybody. So, without any further ado, let me say hello to everyone we have with us. Hello, Mom, Blaze, Mari, Maria, two Marias, Olivia, M. Galvez, Lupe, Iris, Emelida, Rosa, Lupe, Veronica S., Rosa, Mirtha, Rick. I love the Dead Mouse logo. That is awesome. Silvia, Emelida, Rita, Monica, Juan. Lots of faces today. Soraya, welcome. That's a new name. Jose, Juan, Ricardo, Chela, Romulo, Pablo, Alexis, Wendy, Gloria, Andrew, Elio, Eddie, and Mabel, and Flor, and Kike, and Francia. Everyone's here today with us. So welcome both returning members and guests. You are now part of the Sectors Made Simple family, like it or not. You're part of our family now because we try and give and share information for everyone. Investing should be made simpler for everyone, and we want to help you to accomplish that. So every Friday, we have one of these webinars that is available to anyone and everyone that wants to come and learn something new about investing. But for our members, we have a couple of additional things. One, we have Tuesday webinars every single week. So Friday webinars are for everyone, Tuesday webinars are for members. But also, we have our product, which is the Relative Strength Matrix. It's a way of looking at the entire stock market, well, the S&P 500, which is over 50% of the entire stock market, all in 500 companies. So with 500 companies, you get a pretty good sampling or a nice gift basket of what everyone has to offer and how well the market is doing. But 500 choices is still a lot of choices. What if we could narrow that down a little bit? Instead of looking at 500 companies, some of the largest companies in the United States, let's instead look at 11 things. And these 11 things are known as sectors. Sectors are companies that all have something in common. So they'll all be technology companies. They'll all be healthcare companies. They'll all be energy companies, utility companies. We have 11 different groups. And what we do here at Sectors Made Simple is every day after the market closes, we go in and we compare one sector against another, see who's better, both long-term performance and short-term direction. After that, we then do this for all combinations, and then we print them out onto what we call the relative strength matrix. So really quickly, I'm going to show you what that looks like if we head over right here to my screen. So this is today's matrix. This is not yesterday's matrix. This is today's matrix. What this is our strength. Here we see the total count, which is the X count, which is short term, and positive trend, which is long term. And the sector with the highest total count is our strongest overall sector. So right now, XLC, which is the communications sector, is our current leader. But what's important to know is not just who the leader is today, it's who the leader was last week or yesterday to know who is gaining ground or who is losing ground. So to do that, we have what's called the momentum table. This is a way to compare today against a previous matrix. So here we can see, compared to the previous matrix, which was yesterday, February 25th, XLE, who was our previous sector leader, lost 7 in the short term. That is huge. So we see that XLE lost a lot of strength. Whereas, if we compare it against 1 week ago, we can see XLI gained a lot of strength. The SPY, which is the S&P 500, because sometimes the best thing to invest in is the market itself. So we look at that as well. And this is our way of knowing who is the leader, but who is gaining ground, who is improving, who is not improving, and everyone in between. So this is what many members have had access to since we created Sectors Made Simple. But today, I want to share with you the next step, which is our mobile app. So to do that, I have a nice little phone. It is not my actual phone. My actual phone is here. But this is the app, what it looks like on your phone. So if you go and download the app, this is what your app will look like. So I want to step through all of this and look at what this looks like and where you would find this on the actual matrix. So let me see if I can get this to work. Okay. Bear with me. Alrighty. So now we can compare. Let me see if I can hide this menu. No. All right. So on the right side, you can see what the matrix is. And then on the left, you can see what the app looks like. And we're going to go through all of the different parts of the app to show you where all of your favorite features are. So the first thing that you get when you load up the app is this. You get the positive trend, X count, and totals for all of our different sectors. All 11 sector ETFs, so all 11 sectors, as well as the SPY, which is the market itself. If we look at where that is on the actual matrix, it's right here. So this is what you see on the app now. So that's your table. That is where, if you want to find today's sector leader, that is where you'll look. And it is the first thing that you load up to when you open the app. Now, I talked about that momentum table. This guy. I talked a little bit about the momentum table and why it's important. It's nice to know who was the leader, who's improving, and who's losing some steam. So on the phone, on your app, in order to see the momentum, right down here, it says matrix from the 26th, today. If we click on current matrix, also, if you have a smartphone and a subscription, you're more than welcome to go boot up the app yourself and join me as we step through the app. This app is available right now, so you can go download it and follow along with me. So right down here, we see where it says current matrix. If we click there, we now get, hey, that looks familiar. We have our 1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, and 3 month momentum tables. So let's choose the 1 week. We'll choose that for the momentum on the dashboard and on the app. Now, what you see is all of the numbers have changed. First thing you'll notice is now they have color. The color tells us how much change. 0 will be white. Any negative numbers will be red, and the bigger the negative number, the darker color red it will be. The same thing is true for the positives. The more positive it is, the more positive change, the bigger the number is. Or sorry, the darker the number will be. So this is how you see your momentum. All you have to do is on the same home page, you go, click where it would say current matrix, and choose your momentum table. Say now, all right, I'm done looking at momentum. Show me the matrix again. Show me these numbers. All you need to do is click where it says 1 week and go back to the current matrix. That is where most people will find the information that they need and want to make your decisions. We have done a lot of back testing, a lot of testing to see what the leading strategies are using the matrix. And 2 things that we found to be very important are the X count momentum, which is who is improving in the short term, and then the long-term positive trend. So to do that, all you would do is you would choose whatever time frame you want to look at. And if you hit any of the top, if you hit positive trend, X count, total, it will order them from biggest to smallest. And if you hit it again, smallest to biggest. And you can do this on both the dashboard as well as your phone. So you can see what sectors have the highest X count momentum, which ones have improved the most short term. And then we go back to the current matrix, and you can sort to see who has the best performance in the long term. Josefina has a question. Since it's a new year, the membership price is going to be the same because I want to refer everybody. The membership price right now is $600 per year, and we don't plan on changing that number right now. But again, I recommend you stay with us because I do have a promotion that your friends may be interested in at the end of this presentation. So stick around. So right here, you now see momentum and the matrix. All of the important information, all on one page. But how about this stuff over here on the left? Our daily price changes. It's nice to know what the price of these sector ETFs are. And to do that, we look at, if you've noticed, XL something, XL something. All of them start with XL. It's not because they wear big shirts, it's because they all belong to a family, a group of exchange-traded funds, managed by a group called State Street Spider Investments, or SPDR. These are all actual tickers that you can go to the New York Stock Exchange and buy. These are exchange-traded funds. They are available on a stock exchange to buy and sell. So by buying one of these, you buy the stocks in that sector. So it's a great way of getting a gift basket. But We want to know if we can buy them, we want to know how well they're doing. We want to know that they're making or losing money, because all of this that we see is relative strength. It doesn't tell you that they're going up. It just says that they're doing better than the others. Before I go into the prices and show you where that is on the app, there are a couple questions I do want to answer. To download the SMS app on the phone, we use the same information you did on the computer. Yes, it is the exact same account that you use on your computer. And then Rahe says, I've heard that the system works with artificial intelligence. Is that true? No, but the better answer is not yet. We are working on adding artificial intelligence to create better strategies. But right now, everything we have here is based on the real prices today. So it's not AI, it's reporting on what prices have happened. So the next step is creating strategies using the matrix. And that is where we're working on adding AI. So for members, I will have some information about strategies using the matrix on Tuesday. But the next step with that is creating AI. It's instead of us building a robot, we have the robot build itself to become the best trader it can. So let's continue. Consuelo, have you already downloaded the app and you're trying to get in? If you're trying to just download the app, it may be asking for your either Google Play or for your App Store password. If you're on the home screen for the app, that should be the same password as you use to log in. If you still need help though, please shoot me an email. I'll check the email right after we finish the presentation and I can help you in a lot more detail then. Now, what I was saying about these prices is all of these are real things that you can buy and sell, that you can trade. So we want to know how their prices are. So to do that, down on the menu here, we have matrix and then prices and BPI. And here, you see exactly what you see right here. It's the same information where we have the ticker symbol, the current price of that fund, and then its change in price compared to yesterday. So all of this is right in the prices and BPI section. But sadly, I can't use my finger. My screen isn't a touch screen, but on your phone, if you swipe to the right, now your prices become bullish percents. Bullish percent is our risk. It's our way of knowing how much risk there is in a market, where the number that you see is the percent of companies in that sector that are currently on a buy signal. The higher the number, the more companies are currently on a buy signal. But because of that, there's not as much room to grow when you're kind of already grown up at the top. I think a great analogy for this is when I was younger, I had fish, koi specifically. Koi fish can grow, you get them when they're chiquitito, super small. But of course, most things, they grow over time. Now, the thing about fish is they will actually, how big they can grow to is dependent on the size of their pond. If they're in a bathtub-sized pond, they're only going to get about that big. If they're in the ocean, well, they're not going to be in the ocean. They don't like salt water. But if they're in a lake or a stream, they can get pretty big. The same thing you can think about with sectors. If there's not more room to grow If a lot of companies are already on buy signals, they're already a big fish in a small pond. They don't have a lot of room to grow. But unlike a fish, our sectors can shrink. They can start going on sell signals, and that sector starts to lose strength. The same thing is true here. The higher the BPI, the bigger the fish. So it doesn't have as much room to grow. That is why we track it. And these X's and O's are not a game of tic-tac-toe. It is direction. X's go up, O's go down. And the direction is as important as the number itself. It's important to know if the BPI is going up or if it's going down. So the BPI here tells us the risk of that market. Does the fish have room to grow? Or is it maybe going to start shrinking a little bit? That is what this tells us. If you're interested to learn more about BPI, we have a webinar for, I believe, members. It was the first members webinar I ever gave. And it's all about bullish percent and how you can use bullish percent as part of a trading strategy. So where is this on the matrix? Because again, I said that everything on the app is on the dashboard and everything that's on the dashboard is on the app. So if we scroll down here, ta-da! Here is our bullish percents. We have the percent, and then the direction. Everyone with me so far? So let's review what we have, because these are the three big parts of the matrix. We have the matrix. We have, if we click down here where it says current matrix, we have momentum. Our change from today compared to 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago, 2 months ago. Then under prices and BPI, we have our sector risk essentially. We have the percent of companies that are on a buy signal in that sector. So this is for the building materials sector. This is for the communications sector. This is for the discretionary sector. So on and so forth. Now, I'm going through a lot of information today. What if you forget some of it? What if you want a reminder? Well, let me show you something kind of cool. If we look here at the matrix, down in the bottom left, we see a question mark. If you click on that question mark, it will give you an entire walkthrough. You can imagine it in my voice if you want, or you can read it in your voice. I don't mind. But it will remind you what the P and N means, what the X and O means, as well as what all of the different sectors mean. Also, a short description of what momentum is and what sectors we look at for the BPI. Important because, you don't need to absorb all of this information today. Part of this is about learning how you can invest, but learning how, more importantly, you want to invest. So start off small. Find the information that makes sense to you, and as you gain more confidence, there's room to learn more and to grow your choices, your options, but also your possibilities. Edis is asking, is there any section on the app to see previous videos? Not yet. We are working right now on taking all of the videos that we have and helping to create stories with them. We have over 50 hours of videos. So what we want to do is help you find the videos to get you to where you want to be, to help you learn what you want to learn. As we're adding that, we hope to be able to add it to the app. But for right now, in order to see that, you would need to go to Safari or Google Chrome, whatever browser you have on your phone, and go to the website. But to answer your question, we don't yet. So this help menu is a great reminder of everything that the matrix is. And sí, ¿prefieres saberlo en español? Tenemos subtítulo, tenemos translaciones, I believe is the correct word. Tenemos dos direcciones en español también. Tenemos una opción aquí para ver en español o inglés. Right here we have the option for you to read the instructions in English or Spanish, whatever you prefer. Now, where is this on the app, you may say? Right here, under the help section. Traducción. Muchísimas gracias. Siempre estoy practicando mi español. So here, under the help section, is where you can find all of that information. It's the exact same as you would find on the matrix. And again, if you prefer to have that information in Spanish, it is all in Spanish as well. I believe she is here, so I'm going to embarrass her. All of these translations are thanks to our incredible friend Magnolia, who has been helping to translate our app, our website, and every newsletter you read. So if you can, give her a nice thank you in chat. She is incredible. Her translations are incredible, and it helps us to be able to provide all of this information in both English and Spanish. So thank you so much, Magnolia. I don't think you realize how much we appreciate what you help or how you help us. It is incredible. Thank you. So let's continue. This is your help. This is where you find all of your information and guides on what these different parts of the matrix are. But let's get back to the information. Let's look at what the sector section has. This icon here in the middle. Because you may have noticed, we kind of don't have this beautiful colored matrix. Well, that's where the name matrix comes from. We don't have this colored guide as to what each chart tells us. Or do we? It's slightly different on your phone because it's not as big of a screen. So we needed to find a way that it still makes sense. You can still get the information you want and need, but it's a little bit more condensed. Under the sectors section, that is where you'll find all of that information. Let's click up here on SPY. Nice little pop-up animation. And now we see everything that is SPY related. We see its ETF close price and change, just like we see it here. Give me a second. Right here. We see that. We see the sector's BPI, or in this case, the BPI of the S&P 500, which, if we go back to the dashboard, is right here. So that we have under the BPI section. And then for all of you data nerds like me that like having all of the information, all of the relative strength information, if I can use my tool properly, all of this is right here. So you can still see all of the chart comparisons for every single sector. So all of that is still at your fingertips right in the app. To go back to the menu, you just click on the arrow up in the top left. Let's go take a look at communications, shall we? Same thing. We have all of our comparisons. And let's look at right now our sector leader, communications. Its price, its change today, as well as all of its relative strengths. You do have to scroll to see them all, but everything's right there. That is the dashboard. That is the dashboard on your phone. To gain a little bit more information, if you want to take a look at our webinars, under the More section, we have a nice convenient link that would bring you, well, it would usually bring you to our website if you were actually on a phone. Sadly, this is not my phone. This is just a fake phone on the computer. But that would usually take you to our website if you do it on your device. Nate, is there anything else that you think that I should add about the app? Or if anyone has any questions, because our developer, the person that is responsible for the dashboard, for the app, for all of the things that we have here at Sectors Made Simple, it is because of Nate. He has built all of the tools that we offer and share with you all. So if anything breaks, blame him, don't blame me. So that is a walkthrough of what the dashboard is on mobile. It is the entire matrix, all available at your fingertips, on your device, in real time, when you want it, where you want it. And as Nate said, point and figure charts will be coming out in the future. We are working on how to add those, as well as the backtesting engine is coming sooner than you may think. On Tuesday's webinar, my mom walked everyone through how to build strategies and how you can compare and build strategies for yourself and see how well they would have done a week ago, a month ago, for a year, 5 years, 10 years. The options are yours. What is the name of the app? It is Sectors Made Simple. Let me see if I can go. Ta-da! Oh. If you type in sectors, it's right here. The Sectors Made Simple app. Again, I would greatly appreciate it if you can give us a review. It does help. Just like giving a like to this video helps. We try to create valuable content, but the algorithm is a thing. The internet likes to know that you enjoy the information or you enjoy the app. So let the internet and the algorithm know that you do by giving us a like on YouTube, a subscribe if you're so inclined, and giving our app a review. And again, this is the app today, but just like we're always adding more information to the matrix, we always will be updating the app to help you invest simpler. So if you have any suggestions of how we can help you to invest simpler, please give us an email at support@sectorsmadesimple.com. I would love to talk with you there. We don't have a support team. We are a family, and because of that, when you email support, you talk to us. You talk to either Kira or myself. So it's very easy to get in direct contact with us to let us know your thoughts, but more importantly, let us know what you want to learn. This is awesome to get to share information with you all, and it's amazing to hear what you want to learn about. Roberto is asking, how do you like the video on a phone when it is live? I'm not sure. Cesar, when you download the app, it will have, in the Play Store, it will have updates. So it will tell you when there is an update available so that you can go and download that update. Or if you have auto update enabled, it will automatically update. Kike, yes, we are planning on adding the ability to have charts in the app as well. So that will be coming soon. Well, that's the app. I hope all of the members get to enjoy using the app, and I hope that having that makes getting this information a lot simpler for you. Now, how about that promotion I was talking about? I did say that I had something that both members and people that are interested in joining Sectors Made Simple as a subscriber would find cool. I'm happy to announce that in celebration for the app release, we are offering a special deal. Members, after this webinar ends, you will be able to go to our website, and you'll notice if you go to our homepage. Let me show you what this will look like. On our homepage, you'll see a nice big screen when you log in. You can only see this if you are logged in and you have a subscription. But clicking here to learn more will take you to a coupon screen. And as it says, if you invite your friends to Sectors Made Simple, you have a coupon code. This, of course, is not a real coupon code. But after this webinar ends, you will find your coupon code right here. You can send that coupon code to your friends. You can send it to 1, you can send it to 10. There is no limit to how many times your coupon code can be used. But every person that goes and uses your coupon code when they go to purchase their subscription, they will get $100 off their first year subscription. So again, you don't need to do anything. All you need to do is log into our website with a subscription and then click on the big app promotion and send your friends the coupon code. You can send it to them. You can copy this coupon code and send it to them. You can put in their emails here, or you can share it to Facebook. But if they use your coupon code, they get $100 off. And well, because we're celebrating an app here, hello, it makes sense that you get something too. So what you get is a tablet. If you invite somebody to join Sectors Made Simple and they use your coupon code, not only do they get $100 off their subscription, you get a free tablet as well. How that will work is like this. You send them your coupon code and they go and they buy a subscription. About a day to 2 days after that, you'll get an email from me or Kira likely that will ask you to confirm where you want the tablet to be shipped. We will make sure that we're shipping it to you where you want it. And that's it. A couple days later, you'll get a coupon, you'll get a tablet in the mail. Now, we do have a limited number of tablets. This is not an unlimited offer for ever and ever. This is only for a limited time and only for a limited number of people. The tablets, that is. So we do limit it to 1 tablet per person. But if you invite someone, you get a free tablet. But you can still use your coupon code to invite more friends. All of your friends that use your code will still get that $100. So, investing is more fun with friends. It's why there's 188 of you here with us today. We are all here learning and investing together. So get your friends involved. Investing is a lot more fun with friends. I have calls with Nate twice a week to talk about what we're investing in. I talk very frequently with one of my best friends, Andrew, who many of you have probably seen in these webinars. It is a pleasure to get to learn alongside all of you and figure out where our investments are. We all invest differently, so it's very cool to get to see what everyone else thinks and get to put it all together to create our best strategy. What kind of tablet? It is a Windows tablet. So it is running Android, just like the phone here is. $197. Ooh, so it is. So that is really what I have to share with you all today. I wanted to share with you the app, make you know it exists, show you a little bit of how the app can be used, and then show you that we want to celebrate that app release with something special. You have a coupon code. You have friends that want to learn how to invest. If you send them your coupon code, they get $100 off and you get a tablet. You can use that code and send that code to as many friends as you'd like. Each one of them will get their $100 off, but the tablets are limited to one per person. Adelita is saying, is it possible to click in a sector and be able to see companies within that sector? So we don't have that ability right now, but let me show you where you would get that information because it is pretty easy to find it. We go here to etfdb.com, and you can do that on your phone as well. And up here in the top right, the magnifying glass, let's type in, let's look at our current leader, communications. So XLC. Thank you. The tablets can only be mailed in the United States. What if it's a member of the family? That's totally fine. But we can only deliver the tablets in the United States. So if you're not in the US, while we can't send you a tablet, your coupon code can still be used to get your friends $100 off their subscription. So, Adelita's question. Where do I find the companies in a sector? You can go to etfdb.com. It's totally free. And right here, we have holdings. If we click there, we now see the companies that are in the communications sector. We see here on the left what the ticker symbol is, what company it is. And then on the right, we see the percent of assets. Big crazy word for how big of a piece, how big is that slice of pie? They have 100% in something. So here we see 19.1% of communications, of the XLC communications ETF is Facebook. 12.57% is Class A, which is a specific type of share. Then 12.2% is Class C of Google as well. Twitter, Activision Blizzard, so on and so forth. Can you give the coupon to the same person again? So you can only use one coupon when you go to checkout. So when you go to checkout, you will see, here, let me see if I can, give me one moment. I'll bring up an example of what it would look like. If I can type correctly. Okay, So what you would do is if you wanted to buy a subscription, you would go to our website, sectorsmadesimple.com. You'd go up to subscribe. Click on sign up. And then you can put in your coupon code right here. Coupon goes here. And then it will apply it. Where you will see here, it will say subtotal, coupon code minus $100, total $500. You can also proceed to checkout, click here, and coupon also goes here. So you can put in the coupon right there as well. For those that may not know what a subscription gets you, let me walk you through it. Your subscription gets you access to, well, first and foremost, the matrix. You get access to this dashboard. It updates every single trading day, Monday through Friday, with the current matrix. You also get access to all of our members' webinars. We have had 20, almost 30 free webinars, as well as 28 or so members' webinars. So you gain access to an additional 28 hours of webinars available whenever and wherever you want them. As well as those webinars still happen. We had a members webinar last Tuesday. We'll also have a members webinar this Tuesday, and the Tuesday after that, and the Tuesday after that. So you get access to that as well. And as we add more stuff to the matrix, for example, our backtesting engine, which is your chance to build your trading robot to see how well your trading robot would do in the market. That is a feature that will be coming for free to members here very, very soon. For more information on that, join us for Tuesday's members webinar. Is this coupon for members only? Only members can generate a coupon, yes. So you need to be a member in order to go to that coupon page. So only members can get their coupon code, and you send it to non-members when they subscribe. María, solamente tenemos un número limitado del promociones, porque solamente tenemos un número limitado de tabletas. And yes, thank you. We also, my mom, Julie Stav, worked with some of her close friends to create a webinar series, all in Spanish, about using the matrix to invest. It is called Inversores en Sectores, Investors in Sectors. And those webinars, I believe, how many is there? 12? 15? There's quite a few webinars in there that are available for you to watch for members, that is. So part of the subscription is not just the members webinars that I give, mostly in English, but there are some in Spanish as well. But there's also a real investment strategy course, really, that is available to members as well, all in Spanish. Emelida, sí. El promoción es para suscripciones nuevos, pero si tienes una suscripción, puedes usar su código cupón para obtener una tableta gratis. I'm glad to see that lots of people are interested in either sharing and also getting their coupons. The tablet is... No, la tableta es para el la persona que está ofreciendo su cupón. Pero si compras una suscripción, vas a tener vas a obtener un cupón también y puedes dar su cupón a alguien y se usan el cupón, tú vas a recibir una tableta también. Romulo, when you get used to your strategy, it is the best to take advantage of it. Works very well for me. I'm so glad. Does anybody have any questions for me? About the app, about the promotion, anything? In the meantime, while I'm waiting to see if there's more questions, I want to show you guys something. Last week, when we looked at the matrix, BPIs were pretty high. We had a lot of sectors that had their BPIs well above 100%. Or sorry, not above 100%, that's impossible. Well above 70%. Let's take a look now at some of our sector BPIs. Here, I'm going to look at technology. Jacqueline, una suscripción se costa a 50... My goodness, lo siento. Voy a responder en texto, lo siento. Aquí es el precio. Okay. Let's look at what's happened to technology and why we say for bullish percent, it's very important to keep track of when the BPI is above 70%. 600, muchísimas gracias. So here we see the BPI for the technology sector. When it gets above 70%, this line right here, we consider it to be overbought. What happens when it reverses above 70% is not always, but most of the time, we see the BPI reverse very quickly and steadily, way past 70%. So what we've had in the past week alone is the BPI go up to 84 and then tank almost 30% down to 56. So that can happen very quickly, and it's why keeping track of the BPIs and looking at when they go red is so important. On the opposite side, we don't see it right now because all of the prices for the BPI, or all of the BPI numbers are above 30%. But just like a BPI reversal, when it starts going down above 70% is scary, the good signal is when we have the BPI go up from 30%. So that is our green light. Right now we don't see any. We only see red lights. But green lights can happen. They are rarer, but they are very good signals that that sector is going to start improving. It's never a promise, but it is a sign that we have found in the past to show that reversals below that point tend to go up. If you are interested in the coupon, if you are interested to join our conversation and continue talking about sector information, or if you want to find or ask for a coupon, I encourage you all to go take a look at our Facebook, facebook.com/sectorsmadesimple. Here you can find the link for all of our webinars, but you can also make a post and ask if anyone has a coupon they're willing to share. You are totally fine to ask it there. This is something that is meant to bring more people together. Investing can be crazy and it can feel very isolating. But I enjoy doing these webinars because it brings all of us together and it's fun. It's fun getting to talk with you all about investing, to hear your successes, to hear what you've learned through investing with the Matrix, but also just in general. So I look forward to continue learning and teaching alongside you. I learn so much from all of you, and it is a pleasure to get to share this information with you. Sectors Made Simple is something that we have built because it's something that we wanted. It is something that we built so we could trade how we want to trade. What I share with you in these webinars is lessons that I've learned and things that I have found valuable to know. I will cover some crazy topics. I will cover what YOLO and FOMO mean. I'll cover cryptocurrencies because knowing it's there is important. Knowing why it's there is even more important. And that's what I try and share with you all. I don't just try and tell you what it is. I try and tell you why you should care. I love Sectors Made Simple because the answer to why you should care is because this is something that we have built for ourselves as well. We've created the Matrix to trade our way, to find the information that you can't find anywhere else. I will teach you about things like ETFDB and other resources that are available that offer amazing information and how we use that information. But for the things that no one else gives you, like relative strength, like BPIs for the entire market, not just the S&P 500, these BPIs are created every day for the entire New York Stock Exchange. Stock Charts doesn't offer that. We try and give you information that you can't find other places. And when there is information that you can find in other places, we try and show you where that information is and how you can use it. So I feel like I've talked quite a bit today. I feel like everyone now knows a little bit more about the app, but also a little bit more about us here at Sectors Made Simple. Thank you all for joining us today. Please take a look at our Facebook. I'll post the link here. Facebook.com/sectorsmadesimple. Shoot us a like over there and maybe see if anyone's willing to help you out with the coupon code. Thank you guys all for joining us for today's webinar. For returning members, family members, and everyone who's joined us here for the first time today, welcome to the Sectors Made Simple family, whether you subscribe or whether you just join us for these free webinars. It's an absolute pleasure to get to help you learn to invest smarter and simpler and have a little bit of fun along the way. So, thank you guys all for joining us. If you have any questions, feel free to give us an email at support@sectorsmadesimple.com. Again, we don't have a support team. We are the support team. So if you send us an email, you get it seen by Kira, my fiance, or myself. So we are here to help you and to provide you information that helps you invest simpler. Thank you guys thank you everyone for joining us today, for being a part of our community, and for everyone that is a member and is going to become a member. I hope to see you all for Tuesday's webinar because I'm going to go over the backtesting engine, how I use it, some strategies that I've found useful, and show you how you can build your trading robot to see if you can beat my strategy. and share that strategy with all your friends that you've invited. Thank you all so much for joining. Have an awesome and safe weekend, and we'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.